Hey, Shalom. First off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kwakadash, Yahweh, who the world only calls God, Yahweh Shah, who the world only calls Jesus. I want to give it up honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, who has taught me this truth. I want to give it peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and risk their life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Love when the video is edifying. Love when the Akim get something from this video. You just saw the video I just played. That was a march, I think, that took place a couple days back in New York. And if you hear what they were saying, it goes to show you that, these people and the rulers, right, of these people, which is happen to be the rulers of this society, they have an agenda, a sick agenda. And the pride of these people, right, is lifted up above their head to the point to where they're boldly in the streets chanting this and boldly telling you the agenda and who the attack is on. And this is evidence of a godless society. This is evidence of people at the supreme wickedness, at their supreme wickedness, at the top level, the pinnacle, in my opinion, of their wickedness. Scripture say, I brought it out a couple videos ago, that this place is going to be done like Sodom. What happened in Sodom and Gomorrah, and why was fire rain on Sodom and Gomorrah? Because of the wickedness that was being promoted and pushed, the homosexuality that was being promoted and pushed. I mean, these men had demons on them so heavy to where when the angels smote them, right, with blindness, they still tried to get in the house and do what they was going to do. So this goes to show you, man, that this is Sodom all over. The scriptures call this place Sodom in Egypt. It also calls this place the virgin daughter of Babylon, Babylon the Great. And you see why. Babylon is confusion, right? You see these people, right, parading in the streets. And if you think about it, too, back then, I always wondered, like, you see a hippie movement, and these are your modern day hippies, man. Because hippies, that's where you get to love all people, and no matter if they're moles or straight or black or Mexican or whatever, blah, 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 right? Love them all. That's the whole hippie movement, right? And they always try to sneak the bullshit in, right? Sure, okay, hippies are saying, so-called black people shouldn't be treated the way we were getting treated, right? But then again, they tried to factor it, they tried to sneak in the back door to freaky shit too, as if our people is compared to these fucking degenerates of the society. And you people think that this place isn't going to get destroyed? You see what the fuck is going on? I mean, you got these demons in schools teaching children. You got these demons in schools reading books and forcing it on children. And you got some of these demons were found, in places where children were, with toys all over the place and sex toys all over the place. And these kids were being abused and taken advantage of, and all kind of shit. And you don't hear about it. You ever heard about it? But the elite of the society get down like that too. They get down like that too on these parties. They commit these acts in these parties with each other. I mean, to be higher up in the society, it's certain doors you got to go into and commit certain acts to get access to certain things. What's showing you that the rulers of society is totally against the Lord. The rulers of the society is totally against righteousness. It's totally against us, man. And the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Who's the wicked? The so-called white man. Okay? Esau. Right? But these heathen are in, the rest of the heathen are confederate with them. And this is how they get down. Because in their mind, they think that this is their word. In their mind, they think that they're God. That's why they'll put their image up. They'll put their image up as far as wanting to be worshipped. And they'll take the image of, the true image of the Lord down. And say, no, Caesar, this is Caesar. Borgia, here, worship this one. Right? For their supremacy, for their rule, for their agenda. And if you look at the agenda, this is what you're going to find. Bullshit. If you look at the things that they do, this is what you're going to find. Why is it being accepted? Why is it being allowed? Why is these people allowed to chant this and have and be protected with chanting this and be so loud with what they're doing and who they're attacking and why? It makes you wonder why. But this is the world we live in. This is the world we live in, man. That's why righteousness has to come back to the earth. This is Isaiah 47. And one, it says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. It says, I'm going down to 3, it says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. And the Lord is going to meet this place, right, with violence. Okay? With violence, man. And you would say, well, why you say the Lord is going to meet this place? Because look what's going on. Look what's going on, man. Look what these people are doing comfortably in your eyes. Put it on camera in public. Chanting it as if they're backed. Letting you know, nigga, this is what they gonna do and you can't do nothing about it. That's how I can say that they're backed. How are they able to perform these acts? How are they able to push this out so comfortably? How are they able to say this shit so comfortably? This is 5. It says, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms. Right? America, it says, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand, which the Lord did. It was part of the curses. It says, thou didst show them no mercy. They didn't. Okay, it says, upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. That's why scripture said what? They helped forth the affliction. When you go to Zechariah. Okay, it says, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst thou remember the latter end of it. So the pride has, in your mind, has gotten you to not remember the latter end of the bullshit, the latter end of the wickedness that you're pushing forth. It says, therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures that dwellest carelessly. Don't they dwell carelessly? Aren't they given into their ways? says that says in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither will I know the loss of children. So you say this in your heart. You say this with your actions. You rulers of this society. But like Scripture say, you didn't remember the latter end. It says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment and a day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. You trusted in your wickedness so much to where you bold with it. Oh yeah, this is what I'm doing. Fuck it, and this is what we going for. Whoever don't like it, whoever don't like it, you'll be penalized. Right? It says, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am none else. I am and none else beside me. So, and that's how they live. That's how they live. Listen, man. And those were the everyday people. Scripture say, if the king is wicked, then the people are going to be wicked. So if people getting down like that, that only goes to show you what's going on above them. Okay? It says, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Okay? So thermonuclear missiles, right, is going to touch down on America and burn this place. And anybody that have an issue with that, you're going to burn with it, right? And seeing shit like that, if you have an issue with this place being destroyed, you're the problem. Come on, man. Shit is getting out of hand. Okay? So with that, loading videos edifying, and it been out of hand, man. So with that, loading videos edifying, loading Akim got something from this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakadash. I want to tell you brothers, keep pushing on to the next. Shalom.